Now send out your fighters, teams. I'll go first.
Yeah, that little brat is definitely mine.
Now begin.
What is up, guys? Mushy for you here from TMR, and this is another installment of Let's Play Yu Yu Hakusho Dart Tournament for the PS2. This is actually going to be our first match in the actual tournament itself. We're going to be playing as Coolbar, and we're going to be facing this little guy right here. So this guy right here uses spirit yo-yos as his main weapon, while Coolbar, of course, uses his spirit sword. This guy is the first contestant of the first team, and what a team is basically is 5 to 6 fighters against another 5 to 6 fighters. They fight so many matches out of so many matches. Whoever wins the most goes on to the next team, and there's 5 to 6 teams in this game. So if you beat all the teams, you win the Dart tournament. Pretty simple concept. So, since Coolbar is a close range and this kid is a long range, you really want to just let the guy attack, let him miss, and then fuck him up. Coolbar and this guy have a nice little healing technique that most do not, and that's always good. So, round 2. Rinse and repeat, let him attack, let him miss, run up there, get him. This guy's nothing special, you know, he's pretty fast, but he doesn't have any real good attacks, and they're all pretty weak. And Coolbar uses Shrapnel Sword to get about a third of his health down, and then we get the kill. Next mission. Yeah, flex it, Coolbar, flex it. And we get the sucky token, yay!
Allow me to introduce my little button. When I press it, a signal will be sent to my demon brother. He's been tracking your mother for some time, you see. And he's been very anxious to bite her head off.
Alright guys, so this guy's cheap in the anime and in the game. Let me just say, this guy's the cheapest guy you will fight in this game. This guy basically took me at least 25 tries to beat. I'm actually astonished that I got this on camera. But anyway, Kurama, I have nothing against you. You're a great character. You know, I mean, you use flowers and plants as your weapons. That's awesome. But in this game, your normal state sucks balls. But thankfully, we have a heightened state which turns you into your demon form. Basically what Kurama is he is a 300-year-old spirit demon who is trapped in a human body because he was hurt and so he had to transfer his soul. But in the anime, he can drink some potion and turn back into his demon form. In this game though, we can turn into it however many times we want. It lasts about 20 seconds and it just turns him into a total beast. He's got some Kamehameha attack that you just saw right there. And we get a ring out. I know it's cheap, but considering who this guy is, I just hate him. So you're not actually fighting one guy, you're fighting 2 guys. You're fighting the main guy and you're fighting this shadow which you can't even attack. So every so often you'll be just like fighting the guy and then the shadow will knock you back and just piss you off. So I mean, it's completely cheap as hell. You really don't want to do hand to hand to this guy because he almost blocks everything you pull at him. This is going to be 3 rounds, which sucks, but you know, a win is a win, and considering who this guy is, like I just said, I'm glad it's a win. So, round 3. I learned from my past 2 rounds that I really just need to turn to the demon and kick his ass from far away. Oh man, oh man, ah! See right there, I just tried to jump and it just did nothing because his gay-ass buddy got me. So really, I have no technique advice for you except just turn into demon form and try to Kamehameha him outside of the ring. And thankfully we win. You're still a beast, Kurama. Yay, King Cobra.
Team Rokuyukai Zero! Team Urameshi Hiei!
You become so quiet now. Too frightened to notice any more of my supposed flaws.
Actually, I'm bored.
Actually, you're dead.
So it's fire versus fire. This is going to be the quickest match that you could possibly see in this LP. It might be 10 seconds. Anyway, Hiei uses the Flames of Hell as his attack. And yeah. So, just one attack and we beat this guy. I'm going to count for you. And you know, the devil, he doesn't really care who dies. So if you miss this, you're dead. So don't miss, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 seconds and he's down. Yeah, we're good, I know.
Crap, it's right at you. His spirit power is a lot less than Zero's, but for some reason I got a creepy feeling. Watch out, you guys.
Ain't no need to make the ring taller. Let's just have some fun. It is bright here.
Let's go, you sooks. I want to get a good brawl in before my fun wears off.
Alright guys, this is Chu. So this is actually the leader of the first team. Everyone thought it was Zero, but actually this guy was just missing. In the anime it tells you why he's missing, but I'm not going to go into that. Basically, Chu's a drunk who gains his power from drinking. So every so often you'll see him chug whatever he's drinking, vodka, scotch, whatever. Anyway, what you want to do is you just want to beat him the hell up. He uses attacks like you, like spirit guns, and he's pretty fast. So you don't want him to drink a lot, or he's going to get really strong. So just try to get as many attacks as you can on him, and it will go into another scene, because this guy actually takes 2 missions to beat. Right there he drank a little bit and he gained all of his spirit energy back. And we get him right here, I think. Yeah.
With that 2-for-1 shot, you've used up all the ammo for your spirit gun. Maybe you can round up enough energy to swing your little dukes, but that's about it, right?
Pretty much defenseless.
I can barely lift my arms.
Let's do this with a knife-edge deathmatch.
A knife-edge death match?
How odd that Chu has stabbed his knife into the ground instead of into Yusuke. I say it's odd because the last time I checked, the ground doesn't bleed nearly as much as a person.
Take off your shoes and put your foot in front of the knife.
And this is why Chu is a badass, because he fights like a man. That's how men fight, people. Learn from it. So, this right here is a mission all about luck, basically. So, you have 3 attacks. You have like jab, uppercut, and another one, alright? So, every time he tries to attack you, you have to counter him with a certain attack. Every one of his attacks is another button on yours. Alright, so say if he does a headbutt, it's going to be triangle every time, alright? Say he does a jab, it's going to be circle every time. So, I mean, all you have to do is remember the combo and it should be okay. For some, it might be a little hard to recognize the attacks, but for me, it was pretty easy. So he goes down like a piece of cake. I love you, Chew, still. You're a real man.
Urameshi. We agreed to fight a deathmatch, mate. Finish me off.
Nah, we'll fight again when you're better.
Yo, Ripper.
Yeah. Good job, Yusuke. Chew was just kidding. He'd fuck you up. Okay, so we're going to play as Hiei now, but he only has one arm because he used that arm to call the flames of hell to attack Zero. So that used his arm, and so it's hurt really bad now, so we can only fight Kuwabara with one of our arms. Kuwabara wants to know if Hiei can still fight, and so we have to fight him with one arm. I sort of suck in this match because I keep forgetting I can't use most of my combos because I need both of my hands to do that. So basically, I'm just jabbing like an idiot and just trying to kick him. You know, I mean, it's complete ludicrous, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And a little technique, if you can, try to hit Kuwabara before he can call out his sword because it makes it a lot easier to get him down, alright? This is going to end up being round 3. I think we beat him. So, you know. But later in the anime, in the game also, I think, Hiei learns to control the flames of hell so he can use it without fucking up his arm, which is awesome. So round 3, rinse and repeat again. Just try to get him before his sword comes out, and just basically kick him and jab him. Does that little heal technique I told you all about. And if you didn't know, Hiei, he's a 3-eyed demon. He has a third eye under that headband that can see everything, so. Alright, next mission. Alright, another token. Really don't care.
Is this wise here? What do you mean? It won't be easy to keep winning without the use of your dominant hand. Perhaps you should withdraw.
Ha! You heard what Toguro said. We don't have a choice. If we don't make it through this tournament, he will kill us all.
Like I was saying, Hiei has a third eye under that headband, and when he turns into his full demon form, which we can't do in the game, sadly, he gets all these eyes all over his body and he turns green like the Hulk. So that gives him a lot of power, you know, illusions and shit. So what's that? That's pretty awesome. And these guys right here are the henchmen of the Mad Doctor that we're about to fight. The Mad Doctor has turned 3 good ninjas, I guess you could say, into mindless zombies with this device that he put on their back. So I'll tell y'all about that in just a little bit, about the main story. But right now, you know, these guys are chump change. They're just henchmen. typical tag team motion here with Kurama. Kurama's got his pink suit on. Ooh, that's sexy. Brings out his eye color. And these guys don't have any special attacks. They're just regular punches and kicks, you know. So we got one more guy to go. You want to use Kurama in this mainly because he still doesn't have his dominant hand back. But he'll get it back soon enough. Don't worry. And we got him. Next mission. Yeah, throw that rose down. King Cobra. I thought we already got one of those.
Team captains, please decide the terms for battle.
Isn't this mysterious? Both of our teams are missing 2 members. What do you say? We fight with the people we have. Winner is the best of 3.
What about you? Don't the ugly pointed-ear trolls like to fight too?
Okay, this is going to be a tag team 3-on-3. That's the Doctor, the little troll. Just like in the last mission, Hiei and Kurama are in the force. They can't fight, so it's going to be 3-on-3. These are the ninjas slash samurai that got taken over by the Doctor. They were basically taken over because the Doctor promised that if they came with him, then the Doctor would cure their master. So they did it because they loved their master. He was very sick. And what they didn't know was he was going to make them into zombies. So he put this thing on their back. You might be able to see it in on the character bottles. It's basically like this spider device that like puts blood into their body and like nanomites and all this crap. Anyway, it turns them into mindless zombies. The Doctor tells them what to do and they do it. So they're fighting for the Dark Tournament because of course he wants to win. So I really don't have any techniques for you guys, just, you know, regular motions, you know. They all have spirit attacks. They all have things that they can do. This guy uses ground attacks mainly. And we got Kuwabara coming in here. Can't really get our sword out that much. And if you watch the anime, you know that Kuwabara actually notices that they aren't fighting like legit, like they have something wrong with them, and he tries to help them, and he ends up getting his ass beat because of that, because he's such a good person. But all in all, it turns out well because Genkai takes the device off their body and fixes them. But, you know, I'm talking too much about the anime. You guys probably don't even care about the anime. But, I mean, you might, and if you didn't, why are you watching this game right here? So we got one more to go. And they still haven't noticed that this masked fighter is Genkai, so it still says masked fighter for some reason. I mean, same clothes, same height, same voice, but you know, I mean, hell, it couldn't be Genkai. It's only Yusuke's teacher. And that is it, guys. Watch out for another episode of Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament. I'm Mushy for you. Subscribe and look out for some more videos. Peace out, guys. Yeah, another token. Woo!